Hello.
Hello, how's it going? Living in Boulder Vlog, May 23rd, 2019 at 6 a.m. on a Thursday. So, it's 6 in the morning. I think I'm gonna take a break, man. Yeah, that's the wonderful thing about life is when you get to switch gears, and you're working and then the work day's over and you gets to take a break. My favorite way to take breaks is to just go to sleep. Even though I'm not even tired at all. I'm yawning and I'm drooling out of my eyes, but I'm not tired. I could keep working physically. My eyes aren't doing this or anything like that. Maybe I'll listen to some Plato Republic as I lay in bed. I just don't want to work anymore. So let's see, what did I do? Yeah, so last time I did a vlog, it was actually like earlier today. It was yesterday, but it was late in the day, so it was only like 12 hours ago. And I've been working since I did the video. I Yeah, I was busy making the panoramas of those last two countries that I missed, um, Poland and some other country, Portugal, I think. But yeah, I did those, and then after that, I went in and created the KMZ files, the Google Earth files of each of the individual movies because I want to have it as a link individually for the movie. I'll explain why later. It's a whole lot easier to explain the logic behind my timeline after I'm done with it. So, you do stuff in the right order. So, but then, as I did that, I noticed some boo boos, so I fixed it as I went along. Sometimes I numbered them wrong and missed a couple. So then I saved it, and then I saved the individual countries as their own files again. And so, yeah, I was done sometime last night. And then the next project was to link them. But I had a momentary like brain fart, and I forgot that that's what I had to do. So I jumped right into creating kingdoms on my Google Earth. So yeah, I was like, okay, where am I going to start? I decided to go ahead and start on South Europe, 0 to 500. That's the beginning of the Roman Empire. It's one of the most developed pages of my website. That and North Europe, 1500 to 2000 is the most. So I went to it and I looked it up there and I saw all the different provinces of Rome that are in Spain. So I copied a image and I had a whole lot less kingdom images than I thought I did. They're inside of the in my photos. They're the inside of the the centuries folder and not kingdoms folder. So I think I made a new folder. But yes, I got this image, superimposed it on Spain, and I traced in all like 5 provinces they had in Spain. And then I did 360s of them and the video. Maybe I should hold off on the video though until I know that those are right. But and then I linked them up, and so that was fun to create the Google Earth files, the images and the video, and then link it all in one fell swoop. Makes me feel like I'm making progress. I like making visual progress. My timeline and not letting too many days go by where I'm just doing something like Google Earth behind the scenes. So but then after I got done with that, I realized, wait, I never linked my castles. So that's when I went and I started linking the castles, and so I just finished West Europe. That's the biggest page of castles, and so then I just opened up South Europe. So I'll do all the Europes. The castles really only exist, at least the ones that I worked on, between 1,000 and 1,500. That was feudalism when everybody was building castles. So I just left it at that on those pages. So I went in and yeah, I linked West Europe. So then I'll do the other ones later tomorrow. But I'm done for the day. In fact, I'm yawning a lot. Maybe that means I'm tired. But when I get up, I'll finish those, and I'll finish that tomorrow. That's not just a half-day procedure, probably. And then after that, yeah, I'll get going on the timeline, the kingdoms again, kingdoms and kingdom videos, and that's gonna be that's gonna be it's gonna be really fun because I'll see it getting built, and I'll be learning it, and yeah, I'll just build it just based off images, and then I'll fine tune it later, with what is what. But I can pretty easily grab one that's already built and drag some other stuff, maybe even use the same video for it. So yeah, looking forward to see how long it takes, how quickly I can get done with it. Just in like a week, if I get done with a whole lot of it in a week, that'll be super, super encouraging. And yeah, I mean, I might be able, like, I worked on my timeline back in 2011 the most, but I was working on it on and off since like 2007. So, and then I branched out and I did these other projects that were forever, like, Bike Racer Levels, which I'm not even close to being finished with. Probably doesn't even make any sense. And then I was doing Google Earth Boulder, never finished. Google Earth Boulder County, never finished, really far along. Probably the one I spend the most time on, Google Earthing the city of Rome. And then, so now that I'm getting back to the timeline actually doesn't seem as big as it did before, I noticed, oh my God, I abandoned this thing early stage, which means if I work all the time, I can do a lot with it in just a short period of time. In 2 months, I could get it, up to snuff. Once I get my timeline up to snuff, that's going to do wonders for my website, Might even drive the page views of my website up. My rule is once I hit 100,000 page views, I can make money for the first time on the internet. Because I don't make money on YouTube anymore. I never made money on my website. But AdThrive said that they'd accept me. So once I hit 100,000, but that means I have to do touch-up stuff, because that means I would start advertising myself. But to do that, I have to be presentable. So I have to fix lots of different things on my website, like my writings and get images that aren't mine off and replace them with stock images. But then that takes $200 a month for the Adobe stock photo membership. And yeah, like maybe I'll be done. Maybe I'll see. There's 3 things that have to happen. I have to get 100,000 page views. I have to be done with my website far enough, and plus I have to. Oh man, brain fart. I had to do. I have to get out of credit card debt. Once I'm out of credit card debt, I won't be paying off credit card. Then I can use that money that I pay off credit card debt with to get those stock images. And then I can go legal, and then I can make money, man. So, but that's like, who knows how long that is. Until then, I'm, if I can keep myself interested in my website, it's all good. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, I've been talking long enough. I'm going to go hit the hay now. And when I get up, I'll finish these linkies, and then I can get going. And then, of course, I have to do the cathedrals the same way I did the castles. And I have the cathedral images all ready to go on my Flickr, and the locations are all ready to go on Google Earth. So it's the same procedure as the castles. Seems like there's almost as many cathedrals as castles, too, though. So that's another, like, week of work. But I'll do that after. So, yeah, I didn't listen to a whole lot of Plato Republic yesterday. I was just kind of brain dead, kind of burnt out on this. But yeah, I think I'll do it maybe right now and just fall asleep to it. Okay, later. Talk to you tomorrow.